This is Perp back with another video, and I just got out of a IMAX screening of Twisters. This is starring Glenn Powell, Daisy, Edgar Jones, Anthony Ramos, and now going into this, I did not watch the original Twister. I'm not saying I haven't. I just didn't watch it before going into this. I don't know if it has any connections. I just didn't care because I was never really interested in Twister like that. I have no desire to kind of revisit that movie. I still kind of feel the same way about this. The whole premise of just Twisters, of these like storm chasers, is kind of just dumb to me, but it makes for a entertaining, somewhat popcorn flick. So we have our main character here, Daisy. She plays Kate, and she's out there storm hunting with a group of friends, and shit goes left. And I tell you, bro, that first opening scene of just this tornado just wrecking shit, and just you're seeing people just being unalived left and right, it almost gave it like a horror movie vibe. That shit was dope. And then we get into the actual story, where this is where I'm kind of like mixed, because we have a lot of characters in this, but none of them really kind of stick. I do like Daisy's performance in this a lot. I think she does try to bring something out emotionally. And Glenn Powell, obviously, as this Tyler Owens character, he's like this cowboy scientist kind of renegade type of character. Glenn Powell is always going to steal the show, and he definitely does it in this as well. But it's interesting how these two cross paths, because after this like traumatic event Kate went through, she kind of goes away, disappears for 5 years, until Anthony Ramos's character, I'm drawing a blank on his name. It's not coming to me right now, but he tries to recruit her to try to work on this new project, to kind of, because he pretty much wants to use this tech and all this data so they can prevent these tornadoes from happening. And that was Kate's whole thing, is to be able to collapse a tornado and whatnot. And why it didn't work the first time, they explain it in this movie. But anyways, she gets recruited, and that's where she meets Owen's character. And it's like these two kind of groups kind of butting heads and whatnot, but they don't really go too far into that, and it's a little disappointing, because they kind of set up like, oh, these people are kind of scamming, and they kind of do nothing with that. David Cornsweet's in this as well. He kind of just plays a douchebag. He's a very forgettable character. Still looking forward to seeing him in Superman, but overall, this whole movie has its moments. Like, anytime the tornadoes pop up and there's a lot of people, that's where it's the most entertaining. I feel like there's actual stakes at hand. And then we get into like, there's this other subplots, with Owen's character and Kate. What I'm saying? There's obviously something there. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's your typical Hollywood A to B type of movie. There's some goofy shit. There's some really dumb people. They make some dumb decisions where they get warned like not to do such things, and then they end up regretting it and end up dead. But it's an entertaining movie. I think this is a solid popcorn flick. Will I watch this again? Probably not. Just for me, but somebody else might enjoy this movie a lot more than I did. Like I said, there are things that I liked about this, and there's things that just kind of, I just did nothing for me. It just, this whole storm chaser thing, I'm still not sold on it. It's just really stupid. I understand people do it for the thrill, but I would honestly prefer a darker ending to this. What I'm saying? If just everybody just got wiped out, that would just be the most surprising thing. I was like, oh, damn, I didn't expect them to go there. But, that's just my kind of thoughts on it. It's a very simple plot, easy to follow. There's definitely some holes you could poke into it. The performances, the best one is Glenn Powell, you know what I'm saying? And I think Daisy is a close second. She's not terrible, but I just feel like she hit those emotional beats, but then when it's not, it's just she's kind of flat at times. It's very up and down for me. But I want to know your thoughts in the comments below if you get around to checking out Twister. Are you a fan of the original? Were you excited to watch this movie? Because I thought this was going to be a sleeper hit, but I don't know. It might still perform well in the box office. We're going to have to wait and see. Till next time, I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.